Hey guys, welcome back to the planet Courtesan, Rome Chapter 7. We go to the Senate to seek Mark Antony's favor. What we learn about your and Rome's greatest enemy. I'm kind of scared. Not gonna lie, like, just gonna have to see what happens. And hopefully we can be saved if something happens. Courtesan of Rome. 8 years ago. Yellow singeriks are both crouched on sturdy branches high in one of the ancient yew trees that anchored the forest around your camp. Below, a Roman scout searches ineptly, missing all signs of your passage. What a waste of time. There's no one here. Soldier kicks a clump of leaves and sputters at the cloud of gnats that rise from it. Ugh. Singer slings his face close to yours, barely breathing as he whispers. Fool, we could have killed him and he wouldn't even know what hit him. Father said to report, not attack. He's our enemy. To let him pass through unharmed is cowardice. He must not draw Rome's attention, listen to Father. You should listen to him. Probably knows what he's talking about. Father lost to Kaitlyn. Perhaps we need not follow his every decision. Are you serious? Secret eases his knife from his scabbard and you glare at him. Don't you dare. If a scout doesn't return, the Romans will know there's resistance here, and they'll come in force to find us. You're just scared, you and Father both. That's why he made us run away and leave everyone behind. You need to stop thinking. Oh, brother's so annoying. His voice cracks, and for a moment you see the sword behind his anger. Leave Tallius behind. Father didn't kill Tallius, Rome did. I know he was a friend of yours. He was more than a friend. I seriously want to play as the brother, man. Like why? Why Rory on chapter 7? Why can't we play as him? And you and Father let Rome take him from me. I'm sorry. He leaves from a tree with Bella Fury. Rah! Dude, stop being so impulsive. The Roman turns at the sound of the branch cracking, throwing out Singer's aim. Instead of hitting between his shoulder blades, his knife angles down through his upper arm. Ah, attack! I'm under attack! Reinforcement! Singer slices him with the brutal slash across his throat. Bright crimson blood soaks his hand, but you could already hear pounding footsteps drawing closer. See, this is why. His friends are coming. You brought them down on us. We can't. I'm gonna say this. Why not? I'm ready for them. Really? You really going to win against them? Really? Don't be an idiot. They'll kill you. We have to get out of here. I can't lose you. Grab Singer's hand, drag him outside as footsteps draw closer. From the corner of your eye, you see half a dozen soldiers flood into the clearing and you just laugh. Get low. Stay outside. Push Singers before you lower yourself to your belly, squirming beneath the heavy undergrowth. Across the stream, it will be harder for them to track us. Still on your knees and forearms, she slid across the stream, pulling Singerus down into a tiny cave, barely more than the hole in the ground, as the Romans start their search. Find out! Find who did this! Inside you can feel your heart's brother pounding, his skin still freckled red with blood. Chapter... I forgot what number this was. A fighting chance. Present day. Ask ATONY to help with Cyphax. I don't suggest this lightly, Aaron. I know it's a risk, and I'm frankly ill to think what price he might ask for assistance. I can handle ATONY. I'm gonna be confident. I have to measure him. He is nowhere near as immune to manipulation as he thinks. Cassie still looks worried. The question isn't whether ATONY can be manipulated, it's what he'll do when he finds out. Little stars as it rise outside the center of Basca, and you and Cassius climb out. Cassius sighs. Suppose I must return to my duties now, Aaron. My apologies we don't have longer to spend together. Your work is important, Cassius. Cassius looks towards the center and grimaces. Not today it isn't. We'll receive a testimony against Caesar tomorrow from one of his men. Nothing will be decided before then. He looks between you and the building, then seems to make a decision. He turns to you with a smile that lights his face and erases the lines of worry from his eyes. No one missed me here today. What would you say to get in our room for a while? Really? Out of Rome? There's a lake in the hills that I've always loved. It would mean a lot to me to see it with you. Nope. And to have some small time together uninterrupted by politics. Spend the afternoon outside. I want to have time alone with Cassie to learn about his past and improve a relationship. No! I'm not spending any money on this book. Why not keep you from the center at a time like this? What if there's news of Caesar and you miss it? I'm sorry, Aaron. Cassie kissed you lightly on the mouth, gentle and teasing. Oh my goodness. I've nearly lost my life for Roman service more than once, but I have never resented my duties until today. He touches your cheek, then helps you back into the litter with the word for the bearers. Bring her back to Lena's school day, please. You can return for me at sunset. Next day, you at Lacosta's shop, waiting patiently as she finished twisting copper wire around a piece of rose quartz to complete a fertility charm. I wanted to ask a favor of Otome. I was hoping you could give me a charm or elixir that might make him well disposed to help me. Costa carefully snips out the end of a wire with the stone-handled knife to finish the charm she's crafting. She smiles wryly. Well, it certainly doesn't take much of a potion to weaken most men's will. How can you weaken what's barely there? Ooh, snap! I've known men with wills of steel. Precisely. Her smile face as she fixes you with a stern look. But Otome is different. He can win a war death drunk. You'll be better off asking a favor directly. If you try to maneuver him and fail, it will only be certain to set him against you. True. So what can I do to win his favor? Costa looks at you considering. Tony's sweetness is beauty. You could do more with what the gods gave you than anything I might offer to help. Well, prefer to trust Cypher's life to your magic than gamble that Otome will succumb to my charms. Was it worth it killing the Tribune with the price Cypher has paid? Honestly, it doesn't feel like it. I honestly forgot why we killed him. Like, I seriously forgot why. Oh, because, I guess he was the one that killed our people or helped kill our people. See, honestly, that's the thing with revenge. Like, I'm not the type that would do revenge, so I feel like it wasn't really worth it. So, no. Rufus is dead, but Cyphus is alive and suffering. If I could do it over, I will find another way. I ache every day for what happened to God. I dream to avenge us, but killing Romans does not bring the dead back to life. Exactly. Vengeance is hollow my right and do. No, it's not. His death doesn't bring my family any closer. If I could choose, I would rather have them back. Grandmother grieves the death of any of her children. It's not wrong to mourn the loss of a life, even your enemies. Now sadly, 2 tears escape your eyes and trickling slowly down your face. I should see if I can find Tony anywhere. I understand. He's to speak before the Senate today. You march from the coastal shop into the bustling Roman marketplace. The cries of the vendors mix with the shrill shrieks of seagulls. Suddenly you hear a familiar voice rise in surprise. Aaron? Sabina! You lean forward to kiss Sabina on both cheeks, the gentle scent of the rose petals waste off her mass of curls. I've missed you. I just saw Lacosta's. If I didn't know you were coming, I would have waited. Sabina flicked just a glance reflexively around. Actually, I'm just in the market today, not anything like that. I'm sorry I didn't mean to. Sorry, just I worry about anyone knowing I've gone there. I mean, I want to flirt though. I confess, I have thought about you near to every moment since Cassie's reading. How the time I come to La Costa's only in the hopes that I might see you there. Were you in the market for today? My husband is home. He arrived last night. This is the only place to go to get away. Are you alright? I am, as well as could be expected. Let's run away together. Spinner gives you a determined smile. The market's the only place he lets me come freely, so I just undecided, I should look for some silk and have a new dress made. Then, do you wish me to leave you to your shopping? Actually, I would love to have some company. You want me to shop with you? Sabina blushes and looks away. It's supposed to seem dreadfully dull compared with your exciting life, but would mean a lot to me to have the chance to talk freely. Join Sabina shopping and it's exclusive to learn about her husband, explore the Roman marketplace, and give her a special gift. Ooh. But nope, I'm spending no money on this book. I'm saving it all for It Lives, High School Story, and The Elementalist. Unfortunately, I have an urgent business out of the sentence. Perhaps we could talk another time. Of course, I would like that. You turn yourself away as you continue shopping and you make your way towards the basket. Sure, well, Larry, you reach the great center basket. As you approach the doorway, look for MARC ATONY, you see. State your name and what business you have with the city. Lagoya Aquila, I'm expected to testify today. Lagoya Aquila. Voice comes out as little more than a whisper as you remember. I'm Lagoya Aquila, conqueror of the Gaduni tribe. I'm the commander of General Julius Caesar. Praise Caesar, praise Lagoya Aquila. Wasn't it to you the barbarian chieftains fell forced to their knees but the might of Rome? You can't tear your eyes away. You were with Caesar's army, weren't you? I remember your triumph. Caesar's victories had gone to his head. I won't serve a commander who turns against Rome. Saying I suspect you, Lagoya, I know they have a lot of questions. They better have more than that to reward me for the risk I'm taking. Guard salutes the Lagoya Aquila with experience the basket. What reward? Let your conscience control your legs, take you to the door and you try to peer in. No entrance! You summon all your training to calm your race hard, then give the guard a look of melting innocence, touch his arm just lightly. Please, my husband is inside and I have important news to bring him, because we are pregnant. Say you're pregnant and they'll probably work. The guard pulls his arm away with the curled lip. New women are the best. He puts a threatening hand on the hilt of his gladius and you back away. Oh my goodness. Must be somewhere I could get a look inside. Carefully search the building for an unguarded door. You find nothing large enough to fit through, but there's a cracked window in the back, just low enough for you to reach the sill. Maybe if I climb up. Move quietly, you push yourself up to the high window, wedging yourself between the sill and the wall. Peering in, you see Lagoya Aquila standing at a podium in front of the gathered sinners. For your eyes fall on the marketplace below, around the stalls of fabrics and jewels, you see a stand selling men's armor, and are struck by an idea. Perhaps a disguise. Disguise yourself as a man that's exclusively to sneak into the center and interfere with Aquila's schemes. I look nothing like a man. Oh my goodness. No, like who would honestly believe? It'll be safer to watch what Lagoya Aquila is doing from here. You peer through the high window, barely able to hear the conversation below. When I rode away from the Caesar was always south at Ereton. That's only a week or two march from Rome. Sitting there in broken chaos. It will take our legions weeks to get here from Greece and Hispania. But we know defense for Rome itself. Caesar's our former consul. We need not fear him. Why bring us this news, Lagoya? Why turn against Caesar? What? Because there's no loyalty among those who murder and slay. Ain't that right? Senate should decide who rules the Rome, not force the arms. I will not support Caesar if he turns against Rome herself. Well, force the arms, there's little we could do to keep Caesar from victory. I know that we do as Pompey has urged us and join him to raise the legions of the East. You cannot mean to abandon Rome. Pompey is our best general. He and our legions are in Greece. We would do better to regroup and fight Caesar from there. All in favor? The uproar goes louder as the majority hands where I support Cornelius' boy to abandon Rome and fight another day. Wow. Quilabowser speaks again with the oily smile. I throw myself on your mercy, great lords. I've taken a huge risk to my person. My family betraying Caesar. What can the Senate offer to repay me for that service? Wow. There's a low buzz of discussion before Cornelius stands to speak to the Senate. Appreciation of the great service you have done us and the unprecedented need for security within Rome's walls. We, the Senate, would like to offer you a new position. Vicarius Urbi. We will allow you to enforce the law in Rome, to arrest and punish criminals within its walls, and to lead the city courthouse when necessary to uphold the peace. This is a bad idea. Stomach rolls to Senator Cornelius worse. The Kula will now have command of the city guard and the power of arrest and torture. Yeah, this is bad. Those fools! Now playing as Victus. When will we get to play the brother? It's your second day traveling towards Rome. As night falls, you notice the glow of thousands of lights on the horizon. I didn't know there was a town here. That's no town. Caesar's army camps covers the Via Cassia. Thousands of tents and campfires packed in neat defensive rows. A scout leads Flavius to the general himself. I'm General Julius Caesar. What is your business on the Via Cassia? Flavius bows his graves. You turn to Euthemios, who is standing beside you. Is that really Caesar? Why is Caesar's army in Italia? Euthemios speaks softly, trying not to turn his head. They say he's marching against Rome itself. He studies Caesar covertly. It is strange to see him just a man tall and crowned with laurels, but far from the god as some people claim him to be. You're welcome, Lancus, Lucanus, Flavius, Ludus. Oh my goodness. You bring word of victory in Gaul. Praise Jupiter. Vercingetorix, Cheat has surrendered and will be brought to Rome for our Wait, who? Wait, see, what? The soldiers and gladiators alike cheer Caesar's announcement. Suddenly, you touch your fingers to your heart and whisper a tribute to the fallen. Your sacrifice will be remembered if only you had helped us. What? Try to remember your wife's prayer for those captured in battle. Grandmother, watch over him and all who has depended on him. The hundreds of soldiers watch as Caesar claps Flavius on the back and smiles proudly. I may not spend years away from the entertainments of Rome. Perhaps you can have your fighters give us a show. Soldiers cheer. Flavius looks over the small group of gladiators, his eyes come to rest on you. Why me? Why me? Short time later, you and Euthemius are fully armored in a makeshift ring. Soldiers of the 13th Legion, behold the fruits of your efforts. Our own conquered king, Victus of the Gaduni. Yeah. And against him, master of the trident and net. Euthemius agrees. Yeah. Around the ring, the gathered soldiers root their approval. Fight! Fight! Fake left to go away for him to move attack first. I don't know. Swing your gladius slightly to the left and as moves. Euthemius springs the trident around you, whip it back to right, leap it forward with a heavy chop. Euthemius' Netflix cell nearly invisible in the dark ring. Try to lash out with your gladius but find a tip weighing down by the net, immobilizing it. Yield! You release your gladius and drop it to a low stand, circling to sweep his back leg out from under him. He stumbles heavily, dropping the net and your gladius. You yield! Euthemius glances at Flavius, who nods impressively. You know he won't want his own men killing each other, even for Caesar's or Taylor. Well, at least he cares. To an extent. I yield. Euthemius throws down his trident and Caesar's soldiers cheer. Boo! Give us some blood! Lucanus Flavius is honoring us with the private show. What can I expect him to risk his fighters with no pursuit on the line? The men cheered, then suddenly one soldier steps out of the crowd. Then let's take on the Gaul. Uh-oh. The other soldiers cheer him as he staggers up to you, swinging his gladius threateningly. Caesar looks intrigued. Nothing, Flavius. Would you let your man try his skills against my soldiers? Or are you scared to face the man of the 13th? You will be lost without an army to hide behind. Or welcome to try. I'm gonna say this. I'll take on you, man, until where everyone calls Gallic slaves. Flavius considers and slowly nods. One fire, I don't want him ruined for the arena. Now I've no more wish than you to lose men. Blunt their weapons. Spike goes until one man yields. As Flavius nods to carry his weapons off to Bratha, you know several soldiers in the crowd taking a low whispers and see course changing hands. I whisper to Euthemius. Are they bound on my fight? Odds are 3-1 against. Why? You want me to take a place of bet for you? Then make sure no one traces it back. I have too little coin to risk a gambling. At last, Caesar agrees to Weapons pass muster, and Flavius just you and the soldiers order to make sure it rain. Man of the 13th Legion, today you will see a battle never again to be repeated. One of your own men will fight the last chieftain left of the Gauls. Fight! Fight! I'm not afraid of you. I fought Vercingetorix himself. I don't care. Only Caesar's victory be remembered. You are no one. Furious, the soldier charged even before Flavius caused the fight, but you're ready, and smoothly step aside, lightly tapping his armor with your gladius. No formation to protect you now, Centurion. No wall swore you without Rome behind you. Soldier Slows realized that his usual style relies on having hundreds of men to guard his back. It's different along the arena. He feigns for filling you out of the light, flickering attack on your left. Shoot. Because he's coming at me to my left, right? Shoot, I don't know. So should we go to the right then? If he's attacking on the left, go to the right? Or get behind him? Like how? I don't know. I'm gonna see what happens if we get behind him. You duck under the blow, using 2 quick lunges to cross the distance past and slam your gladius into his undefended back. Yeah. It's harder with no shield wall behind. Outside the ring, you hear the clinks and more coins changing hands. Luthanius glares at you, pointing at the coins and mouthing words. Odds are changing. Arr. You trade flurry bolts as blade cracking against your gladius in the rhythm as old steel. After a long moment, you break apart and you see his chest rise and fall rapidly. Turn, so what is Great Caesar going to think? You dare mock me, Gaul? I will mock you as long as you're losing. Didn't realize I was hurting your feelings, but rather trade blows and words. I'm sorry. Shut up! Soldier redoubles his efforts and takes all your skill to hold him off, gladius against gladius. Also, ring Flavius watched Caesar, whose eyes have narrowed in concern. What do you say to that man of 13? Will you let one of your own get bested by a barbarian Gaul? The men roared their disapproval. Kill him, 13 forever! Stop dancing around fire, right, barbarian? End the fight quickly or try to hurt him? What's the difference? Is ending the fight quickly say, oh, I yield? I mean, I don't know, because I don't want to yield. I'm going to try to hurt him. You notice the wrapping on your gladius blade has loose and exposed a small length of lethal steel. I feel like I'm going to regret this. You lower your arms, exposing your chest and daring him to take the bait. Come get me. Soldiers eye flicker to Caesar, who looks away with a scowl. Rawr. Soldier charges you away from him to get close enough. Then at the last minute, step to the side and swing your gladius up with all your might, leaving a bright crimson line of blood across his collarbone. Ah! Hold! Forfeit! Your man broke the rules of challenge. Oh my goodness. Yes, he's out what happened, folks. I'm sorry, I mean, I didn't know what they meant by in the fight, because I didn't want to yield. But I also didn't want to hurt him, so I don't know. Because sometimes when you pick an option, you think it means one thing, but it turns out to be another, so that's why I was kind of like on the fence. Watching burning pride as the injured man led away to the... I'm sorry, dude. To be tended by one of the camp physicians. He usually casts a sharp glance at you as you step out of the ring. Bring the god before me. Is he gonna, like, punish me now? I'm sorry, dude. Obviously leaves you before Caesar, still dripping with dust and sweat. Caesar. Man's great skills, Flavius. What tribe are you from, Gaul? ATONY. I am from all tribes. I mean, why would we lie, though? Why would we lie? Unless we don't want him to know who we are. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. You hold your head up, probably remembering when you were a chieftain, not a plaything of Rome. Caesar gives you the ghost of a smile before turning to Flavius. I could tell when a man's spirit has been broken. This one hasn't. Caesar? Be careful of him. He may play along for the moment, but he has his own reasons for doing so. He will turn on you in a heartbeat given a chance. I mean, he's not wrong. Don't give him the chance. Whatever, dude. And I'll play this Aaron. Through the window of the basket, you see the good Aquila place his hands on his heart as he starts to take an oath of service as Vicarius Urbi. You climb down from the window, ready to leave before you're caught eavesdropping an oath, but as you turn to hurry away. Oh no. Well, this is about the last place I would have expected to find you. ATONY has exited the basket and is standing behind you, smirking broadly. ATONY! Now, if I just caught someone spying a center, I would be honor-bound to say something. Perhaps you were just here to advertise your services. Yeah, sure. I was just passing through learning what the Senate would try to keep from us waiting for you. I mean, that is true. Let your tongue flick out to what you list before turning your most enticing smile on ATONY. Someone told me you'd be here. I couldn't resist coming to find you. Is that so? Tony says around you, checking to the back and sides of the building. I know your bar guy isn't with you today. I trust that means that Linda does not approve of your little excursion. Actually, I was hoping to ask you about him. Alright, but I'll warn you, I don't like to share. Cyrus was arrested for defending me. I don't want him to suffer on my account. I was hoping you could maybe intervene and keep him from being put to death. Quickly find ATONY in on the story you and Lena have agreed to. Raise one aristocratic eyebrow with studied disinterest. What possible reason why I have for wanting to interfere in a murder trial? Drop your eyes to look deliberately up at him through your lowered lashes. Am I not reason enough, honey? Honey. No. ATONY gives a wolfish grin, putting one callous finger under your chin and lift your face to his gaze. You would be willing to owe me a favor. You put your palm against ATONY's rabbit's fingers in yours while pulling them away from your face. How but whose reason? ATONY takes a step closer to you. When the basket door opens, splitting out a wave of departing senator. Senator Rufus Glassy sees you and Tony. Your fingers still entwined. This is awkward. What are you doing with that heartbeat? I see no heartbeat, only one of the lovely ladies Selena Schooler. That's the man who arrested Syphax. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, I did hear something about that. Glassy points at you with a furiously shaking finger. You are a whore and a murderer. If you stay here one moment longer, I'll have ATONY drag you down to the cells with your lover. Even through your fear, you notice ATONY's annoyance at Glassy's presumption. I had realized ATONY answered to you, don't mean. Nor had I. I didn't mean it insult Tony. I just naturally assumed you were supporting the action to prosecute the murders of one of Caesar's tribunes. Tony gets Glassy a sour smile, glancing sideways at you. As a matter of fact, sir, I have decided to get involved with bringing your son's killer to justice. Rather than put you through the ordeal of a trial, I am having a Numenian sentenced to the arena. What? Wait, I don't understand. What? He will fight as a gladiator in the next games, let the gods decide his fate. Wait, so Syphax is going to be fighting? Is this what we're doing now? Do you challenge my decision, or remember Caesar made me his voice in Rome? Two men lock eyes, but Senator Glassy breaks for storming away without another word. Tony turns back to you, amusement glittering in his dark eyes. Tony, I knew you'd come through for me. Now Syphax will have a fighting chance. That's only his execution by another name. I mean, you have to have confidence in Syphax. I mean, there's really no other way. So I'm not going to say the third option. And then the first option, I mean, oh my god. I could hardly go partnering confess murder, but if your man is as good as he thinks he is, he should have no problem surviving the arena. I hope so. This would be a far more likely way to earn his freedom than through the course. ATONY paws traces a shivery trail down your finger with the tip of one finger. I'll let you know my price. Oh my goodness! Ew! Next time a Courtesan wrong, Syphax has been sentenced to a fight in the arena as a gladiator. Can you find a way to ensure his victory? We're gonna have to cheat? Are we gonna have to cheat now? Oh my goodness. So anyways, I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of A Courtesan Road. So see you then. Bye bye.